Welcome everyone to Artisan Heirloom Foods, and in this video I want to talk to you about something that I've just discovered just a little bit ago, and that is mold. In my pots I have that right here in front that you're looking at is radishes, and I was looking at them and I discovered this little tiny moldy mass. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's right above the little cube and above the little yellow circular little, that's actually a fertilizer, a slow release fertilizer, and the cube is actually fertilizer that I added later. But one of the cubes, which is right next to it in between the two, that's slightly above, is actually molding. And when I started to look at the soil in some of the pots, there's also mold growing and on the soil in some of the pots, and not all of them are molding, but some of them are. And I went online to check out what I need to do, and there was two suggestions. One of the suggestions was just to scrape the mold away. That's obviously the easiest method, but the problem with scraping it away is it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get all the mold spores. And it's only happening on, you see the little brown right here? That is actually fertilizer that I've added to the pots, and that's what's molding. And if I was to, let me show you what the bag of fertilizer is. That's the bag of, it's organic and natural raised bed plant food. And that kind of concerns me because this is a new bag and I opened it myself, and for it to start molding is a little, I don't know. And I don't know what to think about it. So the solution, the second solution is to add cinnamon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon to the soil. I'm going to sprinkle it on top, and that's going to help me with this mold problem. And it doesn't affect the plant. And so let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to do, and I'll give you an example on this one. So as you can see, I'm just lightly sprinkling the cinnamon onto the mold. That should prevent the mold from growing. It's not going to hurt the plant. It shouldn't hurt the plant. I'm trying to figure out why it would have mold. Now, this plant here is starting to yellow, which the only thing I can think of is you can see right there the leaves are yellowing, the first leaves. The only thing I can think of is I mean, it's hot in here. It's over 80 degrees in this room, and these plants are directly underneath a air vent, so it's getting ventilation. It's warm in here. It's not humid. So I'm not quite sure why I would be getting mold. And the pots, I just watered a couple days ago, and they're not, you know, too moist. I mean, the tops, like if I was to show you this one, I mean, it's slightly dry on the top, and so they're not like damp all the time. They're drying out. So I just have a problem with 3 of these pots, not all of them. So I'm gonna address that. if you have, maybe you can enlighten me a little bit and maybe give me some suggestions. I'm thinking about putting a fan, a little tiny portable fan that can like clamp onto the side of the shelf and to give it more airflow. I'm thinking maybe that might solve this issue. And prevent any further mold growth. But if you have any suggestions, any ideas, share them with me. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. It's going to be a short video today, but I just wanted to share this with you. And again, I wanted to kind of give you an example of what I read as a solution to this, and that, which was to add cinnamon. So anyway, please subscribe if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, hit that notification button. If you like this content, hit that like button, and please always comment. I like to know what it is that you're doing in your experiments, and what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I'm in Zone 6B, Oklahoma, Northeast Oklahoma, just north of Tulsa. And so I know every zone, even though you may have the same zone, every place is unique. So just share. I like to hear from you. And until my next video, you guys take care. Thank you.